So today, let's talk a little bit about the success and failure of different campaigns and events. And in today's world, a personalized, data-driven, direct mail, social media, digital display ad campaign is where the success is at. However, it's still a people business, and it's still the trenches that really make the difference at the end of the day. It's not all the hundreds of different metrics and Facebook and all of the views and clicks and click-throughs and impressions. It comes down to what happens to these leads when they contact the dealership. And that's really where we make a big difference and why we have so much success, especially with the credit improvement notice today. So let's talk about that one for 1 minute, because when customers get the credit improvement notice, it's a congratulatory message, first of all, and it's personalized for them. So we like to make sure that the dealership is ready for these phone calls, because if the dealership's not ready, then these leads just become dust. And here's what I mean by that. If you don't prepare all the people that are going to be dealing with these customers, such as the receptionists, your managers, your BDC, whoever's going to be handling these needs to understand completely what we're doing here. So what happens is, because all the conversations are recorded for training purposes that you have available, by the way, on your desktop that we provide you. But one of the things that happens that's the most common is the receptionist is the foundation of getting these leads to the right place. Because a customer, you have to think of it kind of in their shoes. When they get this notice, and this is Tina Thompson, and she's improved her credit score. She's currently paying $613 a month, and she's been pre-approved to reduce that rate down to $404. That's a $2,508 savings. So she's excited when she's calling to find out more about this, whether she hits the QR code or she does the text, or if she calls the IVR especially. Because what happens is she'll put in her unique number, the system will identify her, bring up her information, and then as all that goes into your CRM for your BDC to follow up, or whoever you have following up, she's going to get transferred to the phone number that you provide us. So if it's the receptionist, and the receptionist answers the phone, and Tina says, "Hey, I got this letter about my improved credit score, and I'm approved to get into a newer vehicle or refi. I'd like to get some more information about that." Receptionist has no idea what she's talking about. Sounds like she might be interested in a car. So guess what the receptionist does? The receptionist, it's not her or his fault, but what they do is they'll put that call on hold, and they'll just sales call line 1, sales call line 1. And then you have a salesperson sprinting over to that phone, gonna grab that up, and Tina's gonna explain her situation, and guess what? Salesperson is like, yeah, I heard we sent something out like that, and if you wanna come in, I'm off on Thursdays, but make sure you ask for, Johnny salesperson. Everything, that whole lead, the whole process just goes down the toilet. It's done. So that's why we spend so much time, as much as you allow us, to prepare these leads and prepare your dealership to handle them, so that when Tina calls, she's going to get transferred. The receptionist is going to know exactly why she's calling. As a matter of fact, the receptionist may even say, "Hey, congratulations, let me get you over to the right person." And then they go over to the right person. That right person has that lead in front of them because she's already done the IVR, she's already put in her PIN number, and she's already scheduled that, so it's already in your CRM. So now the person talking to Tina, they have some information in front of her. And now it's just a conversation. It's not a lot of questions about what you're trying to do. We know what she's doing. We have all of her information, and you have it right in front of you if you're going to be handling her stuff on the phone. So the first thing is to congratulate her, and hey, have a conversation. What's the secret? What have you been doing? She's, I got a better job, got rid of my old boyfriend, whatever. But you create a little bit of a relationship there. And the goal is not to sell them a car on the phone. The goal is to get that vehicle down to your dealership so you can evaluate it, take a look at it from the lender, and see what makes the most sense. Should she refi? Should she get into a newer vehicle? I don't know, with today, with gas prices, food prices, inflation, supply chains, all of this stuff going on, she may want to get into a newer, safer, better gas mileage vehicle for less than she's paying right now. But every one of them is different. So the important thing is just to not sell a car on the phone. The important thing is to get them down to the dealership, because that's where it all happens. So that's the kind of just a quick description of the difference between just creating leads from social media and putting them in your CRM and crossing our fingers and hope you guys sell some cars. We're from the car business. We understand how it works. And if you don't succeed, well, we don't succeed. And you don't make it 32 years in this business if the campaigns and events that you do with car dealerships don't succeed. So we'll train everybody as much as you'll allow us, not how to sell the cars, but just more about what not to do and what to do with these campaigns and the credit improvement notice. That's the difference, and that's why dealerships are selling cars today with this campaign. That's why it's number one. We do more of those than anything. Anyway, I didn't mean to babble on too much, but that's the key right there. Look forward to earning your business. July's coming up, the second half of 2022. If you have any questions, feel free to call me personally. I appreciate it. Hey, go out there, make it a great day. Good selling.